Hi, I'm Shannon Wilburn, and I own a company called Just Between Friends. Just Between Friends is a seasonal children's and maternity consignment sales event. We have 61 franchises in 16 states. We provide an outlet for moms and families, even grandparents, to get rid of their gently used children's and maternity clothes, toys, and baby equipment. And they do that by becoming a seller, and we call those sellers consigners. Consigners make between 65 and 70% on their items. So we basically run the event, and they pick up a check after the event, and then they have the opportunity to donate their unsold items to a charity or come and pick them up. The reason that we started Just Between Friends is we saw a need. So we decided to have a consignment event in my home. We convinced 17 of our friends that they needed to do this too, and we did all the work for them. We tagged the clothing items, we ironed them, we put loose threads, we made sure everything was in mint condition, and then we advertised the event and opened it to the public, and we sold $2,000 worth of merchandise over 2 days. Well, after the first event in my home, the consigners, the sellers, told us, when's the next event? So we didn't know that we were going to be doing this every season. Our franchisees have a sale in the spring and a sale in the fall, because that's typically when your children need new clothes. For anyone who is thinking about starting a franchise, the number one advice that I would give them is to surround themselves with smart people. Another thing I would recommend is to make sure and set goals. You have your daily goals, you have your 3-month goals, 6-month goals, yearly goals, and really look into the future and figure out where you want to be and write those goals down. And not only do you need to write them down, but you need to look at that list all the time. The typical person who is drawn to owning their own Just Between Friends franchise are usually moms. And we do have some single women owners, and we also have some men that are owners, but it's typically moms and grandmothers. And I believe the reason is because this business is really supplemental income. And the moms love being able to work around their kids' schedules and being able to be home for them in the afternoons and in the evenings, and not having to work every day of the week. When you own your own business, you need to have a passion. You need to be able to be your number one fan and get out there and tell people about your business, because if you can't toot your own horn, no one else is going to. You're watching Women for Hire.